Hello everyone, I'm meteorologist Johanna Wags, and I'm to check on your weather for a very messy Wednesday. Lots to get through, so let me get you started with the culprit, this big low pressure system spinning off of our coast. You can see the center of the low tracking inland, and if I can just stop the satellite for a moment. Yesterday we had the warm front of the system pushed in. That's what brought the 40 to 50 millimeters of rain to parts of the Fraser Valley yesterday, and the heavy snow, 60 plus centimeters, to the Coquihalla. We're now waiting for the cold front to move through, but that won't push through until tomorrow afternoon. So in the meantime, we're in this warm pocket. That's going to bring mild temperatures, continued rainfall if you're above that warm front, so right on that boundary between central BC and the northern sections. It's still falling as snow because we're not getting into the same warm air. Quick look at the radar right now. The rain hasn't started for much of Metro Vancouver. Rainfall is sort of moving up and over in an arch, so seeing heavy rain for the North Shore, Maple Ridge, and Chilliwack, but it really won't fill in from Metro Vancouver until about 4 or 5 p.m. tonight. That's when the rainfall warnings are in place for Metro Vancouver, also in place for the Sunshine Coast. So here's all the rainfall warnings in green. Look for another 50 plus millimeters for some sections. And because temperatures are warming up, the snowpack will be melting. The ground is already saturated. Definitely looking at localized flooding tonight and tomorrow, as well as pooling on the roads. It's going to be a messy next 24 hours. Meanwhile, north of Kamloops up towards Prince George, Caribou, snowfall 15 to 20 centimeters, and in the red, this is a winter storm warning where the snowfall amounts will be adding up quite quickly, and it's a pretty messy affair as our Pacific low tracks across to Alberta. Edmonton looking at 30 plus centimeters. So all thanks to that same low pressure system. For us on the south coast, rainfall starting this afternoon through to tomorrow morning will be close to 20 to 50 millimeters. Notice how low Delta Richmond will be getting as far as rainfall. Definitely higher amounts towards the North Shore, higher amounts towards Fraser Valley. Okay, keeping this running through to Thursday afternoon, then things stop accumulating. But look for, again, totals close to 70-80 millimeters in the Fraser Valley and the North Shore. Rainfall will be rising, so snowfall levels are rising. So Coquihalla, the areas where you saw that heavy snow, that'll be changing over to rain. Again, still messy, but warming conditions as we see that southwesterly flow. So here's that big picture, and you can definitely see in the blue, snow still falling for Prince George. Kamloops, though, you're going to see rain rather than the snow you had last night. Tomorrow night, look at this, you can actually see the back end of the system. This is the cold front sort of sliding through, so it will clear out quite quickly. Behind, though, we're going to get into some northerly winds, and that's really going to change our story as we head into the weekend. So definitely the focus on the next couple of days. Tonight and much of Thursday will be wet and warm. As we head into Friday, though, look at that temperature drop. And then the weekend is going to be cold, getting northeasterly winds, bringing an Arctic outflow to places. Much of BC will in the minus double digits. It is dry this weekend. Our next chance of any snow-rain mix for Vancouver will happen Monday as we stay in that cold air, and there might be a bit of a disturbance to bring some precip. So yeah, very busy week ahead. It's definitely a rain and flooding story for Vancouver tonight and tomorrow. Transition day on Friday. Cold but clear for the weekend, and next chance of snow for Vancouver is on Monday. Still far away a ways, and we have a lot to get through before that. We'll keep you updated and all of more tonight.